glad to have you with us from Kenan Stadium in Chapel Hill, North Carolina. Saturday afternoon's the perfect setting for a game like this. It's the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers and the North Carolina Tar Heels. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We check in with her now.
The light blue and white of Kenan Stadium. Players of past years have been so strong there, trying to rebuild that school spirit in Chapel Hill. 50,000 strong at Kenan Stadium hope to get this season off to a great start. Guys, back to you.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. The Chanticleers will put boot to leather, and this will be the start of a new season. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. The Tar Heels offense will get the ball first. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. They got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on first down. To the air, it's Edwards. Rush is on him. Complete to the left. Stopped at the 42, but he got 15 yards on the play. And the Tar Heels come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, the ground game. Makes it past the marker. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They're going to ride this running back. Finding some room. Pickup of 8. It's now 2nd and 2. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And tackled there by the defense. They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. To the ground to try to pick up the first. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. He'll need to strike this one cleanly from 48 yards out. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
And he'll take that first drive. Like, you wanted a touchdown, but you gave the people here at home something to cheer about on that first drive. Move the football enough to get your kicker an opportunity and to put 3 on the board.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Coastal Carolina's offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. And this junior wide receiver is a focal point in their passing attack. He's worked his way into this passing attack, and the coaches are very pleased with his progress.
And there was times during the week where we were texting. We have a group text for these games every single week, and we talk about different guys. And this receiver, we were like, is the tape in fast motion? Like, this dude is flying out wide. Like, this is a guy that legit has that take the top off the defense speed, elite speed. Palmer, this is a guy that defenses, and talking to the coaches, they are extremely worried about.
Yeah, the D coordinator in this game told us he just hasn't slept much this week, knowing how fast this guy is and just how he can score any given play. And they've got to do a really good job in this one communicating, understanding where he is, but making sure there is at least one safety playing deep, because you know this guy is going to get his opportunities deep down the field.
Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. And the Chanticleers look to keep this drive humming. They'll give it to him again. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking for a man. It's Barber. Makes the grab. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. They'll try to power their way ahead. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. The shot that clears back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Now back to the line. 2nd down. They'll go to the air. Looking to the big tight end. And it's an incomplete pass over the middle.
Yeah, you could tell he was locked in. And plays are meant to go to certain guys, but sometimes you got to get back, you got to read the defense, and make a different decision if they play the right defense. And right there, that was one of those times.
Across the 25, he's got room. Got enough to move the sticks. 1st down from the 17.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
Back to pass. Here's the pressure. He gets away. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. And the shot that clears have it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he's in! Touchdown, Coastal Carolina!
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise in the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TD.
And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. This drive will open from the 15. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start.
False start of offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. You give away 5 like that, it's hard enough to make 1st downs. 1st and 15 here. Catch in the middle, it's Shipp. Push down for the tackle.
And after giving up that completion, guys, I wonder if the defense is going to decide to stay in zone or maybe mix things up, a little more man coverage, maybe blitz.
Looking to throw, it's Edwards. It's complete on the right side. And he's got enough for the 1st down. It'll be at the 35. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Single back formation, and they give it to him. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. Working that left side now. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the 1st quarter. The Tar Heels come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. That's the end of the period, and Coastal Carolina has the lead. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the 2nd. If this offense had a little extra time to think about it, let's see what they have on 3rd down. They'll try to run for it. That'll be enough for a 1st down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. And the Tar Heels kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Finds his man. It's Shipp. They make the stop at the 37, but not before. He's got 10 yards and the 1st down. The Tar Heels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Right back to the well. They get him down, but he does pick up 3 to the 32-yard line. A 3rd down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. To the air, it's Edwards. Unloads to the wideout. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down. And the Tar Heels need to pick it up on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
Well, I'll tell you, when you start a game as well as this guy did on the opening drive, you're going to earn more touches later. And finally, they hand it off to him here on the 2nd drive. But he's really shot out of a cannon in this game. I really like the way he's running right now. He's running hard. He's running with authority. They need to keep giving him the football.
They'll run it from the gun. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out.
There's some room. He's now up to 58 yards on the ground, and he wanted to make a first impression, and he's doing that in this opening game. They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. Finds a man on the right. Shakes a man, and he might take off. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. At the end of that last play, there is a Tar Heel down on the field and shaken up. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, shot to clear.
I know we're only in game 1, but in this half, you've got to be excited about what you've seen from this offense. Really nice rhythm. Quarterback's got great command on the field with respect to what they're trying to do, and they've got some weapons. I can't wait to see what this offense does this year.
On the move from inside his 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Back to throw, it's Edwards. It's complete to the right. Across the 30, out of bounds at the 31-yard line, and they kick-started this drive with that one. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Running behind that left side. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, they're trying to go toss on this play, but defense just wins at the point of attack. They're able to defeat the blocks and get the ball carrier down behind the line of scrimmage.
Gets it to him on the screen. He breaks a tackle. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. Passing game very effective on 2nd down. What about here on 3rd? Looking to throw for it. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. The Tar Heels come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. This offense has been sluggish, to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Makes the catch. It's Thurman.
And man, guys, we talked about this guy coming into the game, right? He's good, and he can catch the football. He can make plays. That's his first target on the day. And I think the defense is just as surprised as we are, but the offense...
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. He makes the grab. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. Gives them a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on fourth down. If you don't convert on this fourth down, there will be questions about converts on fourth down. Still going. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Just gets rid of it before the heat. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to pass. It's Edwards. This time he's got it. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. And the Tar Heels come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. And he really wanted to get the touchdown there, but it's incomplete. They'll try it again from the one on second and goal. Off the play fake. Looking for the score. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. They got nothing and liked it, or probably didn't like it on the last play. Now it's third and goal from the one. Trying to slam in. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on third down. Timeout now called by the Tar Heels. That'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They're going to stay aggressive and leave the offense out there on fourth down again. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, North Carolina!
Well, that was a huge touchdown for the offense there, just to try to get some mojo going here at halftime. It'd have been tough sledding here in the first half. Only a field goal before they finally got into the end zone. So obviously, still a lot of work to do. You're still trailing on the scoreboard. That's going to do a lot for their confidence, I think, before heading into the second half.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Brings a return out across the 25. Gets a couple of extra yards. He stopped at the 27-yard line. Give to the single back. Good game there. Picks up the first down, and now maybe this offense attacks before the half. Set up for the first down play, and they're going to call a timeout and talk it over instead. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Dropping back, it's Barber. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left. One more snap coming before halftime. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. He stopped not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We begin with a look at SMU taking on the number 10 team, the Oklahoma Sooners. And it's the Mustangs, setting school records in multiple offensive categories in one of the highest scoring games I think I've ever seen. 2 teams who were very familiar with the end zone today. This will push them to 2-0 on the season. Here now some other games you may have interest in, social media certainly does, inside the American Conference. Now back to your game in Chapel Hill. This running back is enjoying one very productive day. He's the bell cow for this team. They are not afraid to give him the ball, and he's a big reason why they are 2 quarters from a win. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Kenan Memorial Stadium.
They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. He'll bring it back looking for help. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. So the Coastal Carolina offense takes over, and they'll go to work from here. They open open this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. From the gun, running back gets to give. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. The shot that clears have this offense rolling. Off the play fake on first down. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. And he just held on to the football too long, and the defense rode him out of bounds and forced the loss. And the shot that clears now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Quickly out to the tight end. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Now facing a 3rd and long. Makes the grab on the left. And he got it so close to that first down marker, but they still have a little work to do. It'll be 4th down. So in their own territory, on 4th and inches, here's a little room there. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. The shot that clears pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. The option, the keeper. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Coastal! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Man, it's so nice to have an offense that can do so many different things and attack you different ways. When you run the option the normal way with a running back, the defense knows how to play it. But how about this? The receiver out wide, now a little confusion. QB takes advantage and punches it in for 6.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. North Carolina's offense comes onto the field ready to start the drive. Snags a quick pass on the left. Nice move, creates some space. Makes the grab in their space. The 20, the 10, slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, UNC!
And that's what makes this guy so dangerous. You get him the ball early, and he can do all the work after the catch. Phenomenal job in the open field, uses the speed. It's a long touchdown. Man, it feels like an earthquake just went off here.
Yeah, and it's so nice to have that guy that you can find, and he can make all that damage after the catch. And I'll tell you what, as a defense, you've got to respect it. You've got to get more eyeballs on him and more attention to him.
From the gun, the running back has it. Getting that push, a pickup of 4 out to the 26. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to throw, it's Barber. Bringing the heat. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Facing a 3rd down is short from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll pull it down. Breaks into the open. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. And the shot that clears come to the line with a new set of downs. Pressure coming. Firing to the right, complete. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. He stopped after a 1-yard pickup at the 25. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. dead center perfect. The lead now up to 7 at 24-17.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. They'll rely on running behind the big left tackle here. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. The throw to the outside is complete. They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on first down. New set of downs after the completion. It's a draw. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Trying to impose their will with the run. They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. They got 0 push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. The Tar Heels will bring the punt team onto the field. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. Hauls it in and looking upfield. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. The shot to clear is now ready to go on offense. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Snagged in the middle, it's Courtney. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Might be changing the route. Finding an escape route. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The run inside. It's Edwards. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. That's the end of the period, and Coastal Carolina has the lead. And sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the 3rd. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. They'll keep it on the ground. Might have a chance. They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line.
Really impressed with the running back.
First down here as we dive into the college football season. A Week 1 clash that has been worth every minute of it so far. That touch pass went nowhere. Stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Picked up some of what they needed on first down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. Pocket breaking down. Looking to get it in. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. They keep pushing forward down to the 3, but now it's 3rd and goal. Snap it to the back. He's going for the goal line. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina. His 3rd touchdown of this game and his 3rd on the season.
And man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the 4th quarter, everything going in their direction.
And so the Tar Heel offense makes its way onto the field to start the drive. Grabbed over the middle. It's Schiff.
A good start by this offense, something positive on the first play. The drive is good. Listen, the hill is large, right? Like this, we need 2 scores. We got to have 2 touchdowns to get back in this game. We've got to be aggressive. We've got to take shots, but obviously not put the football at risk.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Edwards. Caught near the sidelines. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds. And the Tar Heels want to pick up the tempo.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. You're going to win this game.
Now staring at a 3rd and short from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Got the quick pass. He gets it out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46. The Tar Heels go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. A strike downfield. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You've got to start taking shots vertically down the field, throwing to your best players.
Right on the money. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9. He wants to throw it. Bought a little time, lets it go. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Nowhere to run, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it on the run.
And this is not decision time.
Hang on just a second. I think they're going to try to get the touchdown here. Man, this could be a gamble, guys. They could come up empty. Here's a heat. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Tar Heels. The Tar Heels respond with that score.
And the defense was so close. They had done such a good job up to that point, setting up a 4th down. It looked like they had the QB corralled, but they let him escape. That is going to be a coaching moment for them moving forward.
The returner will field it and try to do some business. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. Rides the option, he keeps it. Turning it on. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. 1st down here for the offense. The handoff, keep working on that clock. Timeout called here on defense, so they'll have a couple remaining in addition to the 2-minute stoppage to try to maximize time and get the football back. 6-yard pickup on 1st down, leaves them with 2nd and 4. Now on the move. Got a little grass. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48. So they'll use a timeout here. 1 more remaining, and of course the 2-minute stoppage coming up as well. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. They'll use a timeout on defense here. That's their final one. The clock stops just once more at the 2-minute mark. Still running at the 40. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. The shot that clears kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Edwards.
I think if you're offense here, the game boils down to this one play on third down with the lead late. If you get the first down, that's ball game. There's not enough time left for the defense to get it back and go march down the field. So let's dial up our best play offensively. Let's make sure our best players are touching the football here.
The old coaching cliche, go win or no every week. And for the first week, they get it done.
That great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season. But 1-0, that's where you wanted to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you've just seen. First game of the year, there was tremendous effort on the field. Guys flying around, flying to the football, trying to make the plays necessary to win this game. They definitely made a few mistakes, but that's what practice is for. But if you're the coaching staff, I think you're very, very positive right now moving forward.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and